everyone, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to share one of my favorite eggless desserts, and this is called Gulgula. It's made with overripe or just regular bananas, or we call it figs back in Trinidad. So I had some overripe bananas and I figured I'd make some Gulgula. It's like a banana fritter, so it's kind of like a fried donut. So I promise you guys are going to love this dessert. And it's eggless, which is a plus at this time because I know a lot of people are fasting from meat and eggs. So if you guys want to see how I do this really delicious banana dessert, then keep watching. To a bowl, you're going to add 1 1/4 cups of flour. And I'm using all-purpose flour. You can use whatever type of flour you want. Bread flour, self-rising flour. If you do use self-rising flour, you're not going to add any baking powder. Add a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt or about 1/8 of a teaspoon, a generous amount of brown sugar. This is about a 1/4 cup, so you can use as much or as little as you want, or you can even omit it and substitute it for honey or agave or whatever artificial sweetener that you use, you can use that. So stevia or erythritol or whatever type of sugar that you use, you can add it in place of this brown sugar. Now just whisk everything together. And you're going to set it aside. So I have 2 overripe figs here, as we call it back in Trinidad, or bananas as you would know it. So they're very overripe. I usually eat a fig every single day, but then when they start to go bad, I try to make something with it. I don't want it to waste. So I would feed it to the birds or make a dessert with it like bread or Gulgula or fritters. So what I'm gonna do is just peel them and mash them. So I'm gonna add 1 more, but this one is just a regular ripe banana, but it has a little bad spot in it, so I'll take that bad spot off and I'll just use the good parts. So you can use a fork or a potato masher to mash it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, or you can use some vanilla essence. Keep in mind that vanilla extract is more concentrated than the essence. So if you're using the essence, then you'll have to use a little more than you would usually use in the extract. I'm adding a little bit of this almond extract as well. Just a little bit. I'm also going to add a little bit of cinnamon powder. To my flour mixture, I'm going to add those mashed bananas, and you want to whisk it in. And don't be afraid to use your hands. I like a more wet consistency, so what I'm going to do is go in with a little bit of Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to fold it in. Make sure that everything's incorporated. In place of the yogurt, you can use some whole milk, or you can even use some coconut or some almond milk as well. Just remember that if you're using milk, it's going to be thinner, so you'll have to use less. Once your banana fritter or your Gulgula mixture is well incorporated, we're going to put up some oil to heat up. So you can use whatever type of oil you want, and I like to put it to medium-high heat. I don't like it to be too high because then it starts to get too brown too quickly. So we want this to cook properly for about 7 minutes. So I'm going to put up the oil to heat up. As soon as it heats up, we'll start frying these fritters or Gulgula. So my oil is nice and hot. So I'm gonna put those little fritters in there, and you can use an ice cream scoop, you can use your hands, you can use a spoon, whatever you want to use. All I'm gonna do is oil my hands, and I'm gonna form the dough into little balls and drop it into the hot oil. So I've oiled my hand, and I'm just gonna drop some of that dough in there, kind of like when you're frying pylori. And you can do them whatever size you want, or whatever shape. And once you see them start to puff up, you want to go ahead and give it a turn, because you want them to have a nice even brown color. See how they look like pylori? So just go ahead and keep turning it ever so often. This is going to take about 7 to 8 minutes to completely cook. So I want mine to have a really nice golden brown color on the outside. So as soon as these are finished cooking, I'll come back and show you guys how they look. So my fritters have been frying for about 8 minutes, and they have this perfect golden brown color. So I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to place them on a plate lined with some paper towels to drain that excess oil. So my banana fritters are finished frying, and they have this wonderful golden brown color. So I'm going to break into one and show you guys. Let me take this one that's kind of cooled. So it's nice and fluffy on the inside, and you can see little bits of the banana or the fig in there. So I'm going to taste a piece. It's extra soft on the inside, and you can get little bits of the banana in there. It's an absolutely delicious dessert, and I promise you guys are gonna love it. What I like to do is put some icing sugar on the top. This gives it a nice finish. Look how gorgeous that looks. It looks kind of like mini donut holes. So if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe so you'll see all the latest videos as soon as I post them. And leave me all your comments down below. I would love to hear any variations to the recipe, and I would love to hear your feedback. So until I see you guys again in the next video, bye!